I want to tell the story about one of the angels I saw, and I think this will give a lot of people a lot of peace. So I was flying home from Las Vegas, and it was the same experience. I was getting onto the plane, and I felt like just this tall person. And I'm short, so that doesn't mean a whole lot, but this tall person right behind me. And I was kind of getting frustrated. I'm like, why are you so close to me? Like, back up. And I swung around, and the next closest person was like 10 feet away. This chick looked at me like I was crazy. Like, I was like, sorry. Like, I didn't really know what to say. So at that moment, I just started praying. I was like, hey, God, like, what is this? And I just heard God say, you can trust him. And so I said, okay. So I ended up just taking the flight home. And then 3 or 4 days later, we're just walking around the house. And my wife's like, there's something really big in the corner. I'm like, yeah. And I said, I forgot to tell you because we're busy. I just sometimes forget. So end up, and then we kept praying and kept praying, kept praying, and God just wasn't revealing it quite yet. And what ended up happening is I saw him more vividly. I know it's an angel now, more vividly for the first time. Kind of had like a burlap sack almost, like kind of like a Santa Claus bag. I don't know, but it was like brown, and he was a little bit taller, no wings, just kind of like a normal kind of person. Like if you saw somebody that was, you're like, oh, that's a tall guy. Saw his face, it was kind of roundish, and I'm like, okay, God, like reveal, like, can you finally tell us why he's here? And we would be sitting on the couch, and the dogs would be in each corner of the room. We had 4 dogs at the time, and like we would just see this figure over by the dogs, and the dogs would just be happy and just laying down and super peaceful. And then we kept seeing the figure by all the dogs. We ended up learning that the shepherd that we had for 8 years, he ended up getting stomach cancer. So God ended up, God said, so finally we're praying. We're like, yeah, I think it's going to be time to put him down. And God said, okay, well, the reason that he's here is he's going to help your shepherd cross over out of the physical to the spirit. His name was Arco. And so we brought people in to put him down, and the peace over the whole situation, like my wife and I could just see that figure just standing there, and then ends up at the end of the process, the girl just breaks into tears. She's like, I've never felt so peaceful putting an animal down, and I could see your guys' love for him, and we just knew that angel was there to help. And so the where I'm going with the story is I want to show people that God loves all of his creations. We get really locked into it's just angels and demons in this war, but he loves all of his creations, and that he has assignment on those kinds of things.